The
this
smoke
is a
burst?
smoke burst. Yeah.
Okay.
We can actually add another emitter behind your Joe fountain, like have a smoke behind it.
Okay. What is that going to be behind each Joe that spawns, this smoke? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean?
No. It's just two
Oh.
different effects combined. Let's actually go do that and explore.
Using the Sprite sheet thing.
Yeah. Would you want this one or the smoke wisps?
Go back to the other one.
Vertical.
Yeah, do the wisps. Let's do the wisps.
Okay. Wisp. Oh no, that wasn't.
Is it with a H? Or is it no?
I don't know. Explore smoke, and this is it, right? Yes.
It just didn't find it for you. That's strange.
It's 375 megabytes, so I can send.
Oh wow, is that just really high quality image? Is it?
Well, it's a sprite sheet, so you need big images of like 16 big images.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why.
But still, 370 megabyte. You said that, right?
No. It's just 3.75.
Oh, that's fine. I thought you said 370. That's why I was like, is it like 4K each frame? There we go, that's fine. Thanking you. Get that. And we'll save this. Okay, on my desktop for now. Actually, no. Pictures. Okay, put that somewhere sensible, and then we'll import this into here now. So, go into my pictures, into the folder where I just saved it, and then I'll drag that into the editor. Editor. Okay. So I'm going to drop this into Fog. Oh, I should have put it into Sprites, really. Let's put it into Sprites. Okay. So we've got that. It exists. So was your what is that end goal right now? Did you say, Brian?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the end goal, but like I want to try another emitter inside our particle system.
Inside of the fountain one, right?
Yes.
So make a new emitter.
Let's create another material first.
Okay.
We can duplicate the one we have. We're only going to change the texture, I guess.
Okay, so instead of using this texture, do we want to use it the new one that you've got, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So initially this is going to be, but we want to tell it now that we're using a grid to look at each bit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that in the particle system, though.
Oh, okay. You don't need to do it here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let's save that then. So I go back into.
We'll create an emitter, another emitter.
It's saving packages. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go FX, make a new emitter from a template.
Yeah, it can be another fountain, by the way.
Okay.
Or if you want, we can try another thing, omnidirectional burst, I don't know. But fountain is what we're looking for. Dunk.
Sorry, hit the mic. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so in here we need to change the sprite to be our material that we just set up. Like so.
Was that it?
Really mundane. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the material. I don't know whether I've compiled it or not. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope you've had a good day. Feel free to let us know what you got up to on stream. Today, we're trying to learn about particle systems. I'm joined on voice by a friend and community member, HonestDanGames, who is relatively new, not to particle systems on the whole, but to Unreal Engine, whereas I'm medium on Unreal Engine, but I am very new to particle systems. So we're doing it every Sunday. We try and work towards what I've labeled the Monthly Gamedev Challenge. Last month we did getting a character from design to creation. So we sketched it in 2D, made a model of it, rigged it, got animations, hooked it up to a controller. This month we're having a look at something a bit less involved or less wide, you could say, or deep. We're trying to focus just on one area instead of a big old kind of section. So we're just looking at particle systems. And so far we don't have much, but we have like little dust effects that can come behind the character's feet when they run. We have a random little fountain of hearts, which is my Joe emote that is appearing very, very small and subtly there every 2 seconds. And now we're going to have a look at trying to add some smoke behind that. And yeah, so that's what I'm up to. Feel free to share what you were up to. And anyone who has any questions, feel free to ask in chat. But otherwise, welcome. And I'm going to crack on with where I was before you came. Okay. So where were we, Brian? We were just in this, trying to hook up the material. We have another raid. I literally just said, "There's okay. Any questions? Thank you for the raid. I'm going to carry on." And then a beautiful Krasenstein appears from the cracks, lurking. I think he was waiting. Welcome along, welcome along. Spacey, thank you for the hype as well. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Crash, let us know what you got up to on stream. We're just trying to explore particle systems some more today. So if you have any questions or you want to ask anything, feel free to do. I'm just going to crack on with this at the moment, but it's a pleasure to have you. Welcome everyone who's come along with Crash. Okay, sorry, Brain. Go.
So you applied the material.
I tried.
We still don't see anything. Okay, we actually do, but the first frame of our smoke is a black thing.
Oh, and it's not iterating through them
yet.
yet.
Frames actually right now, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, at the moment I don't. It should just. I'd imagine it would use the whole image, right?
Yes.
I don't know how zoomed I'm in at the moment.
We can't see the preview anyways in the material thumbnail.
Yeah, I can't see anything. But is it because it's either transparent or black, and we got a black background?
Hey, Chris. Let's reapply the material. I don't know what's going on.
What's in choose it in here?
Yeah, that, and also go back to material and save it.
I mean, this looks like he's getting the values, right?
Yeah, feels like it.
And we're passing it through to this.
Yeah, all good.
Nothing changed there. Okay. I mean, let's first choose Joe so we can see Joe. And we know the... Oh, he looks so beautiful, doesn't he? Okay, and then let's change it to our smoke one instead.
Maybe the particles are too small.
I think the black background is an issue as well, potentially. How did we have the crappy background before? Do you remember there's a way, wasn't it? You know the background that used to be behind you?
Yes, preview settings. Preview scene settings. Yeah, 3.
Oh, I can see something.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only when I'm zoomed in at a very particular rate.
Can you
There.
move
Oh,
the
yeah,
timeline marker?
I
They
can
don't
see it.
have much
Oh yeah, yeah. So
lifespan.
I see. That doesn't help either. There. Okay, you got the whole sprite sheet being thrown out. It's very light, but we can see it.
Yeah, maybe first step we can scale it up so we can see it easier.
Yeah. Okay, so we got scale somewhere in the renderer.
Initialize particle, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at scale.
We have one already.
Oh, is there?
Initialize particle.
Oh, within here. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I see what you mean.
And go back to selection instead of preview scene settings.
That's why it wasn't changing.
Okay.
Sprite size.
Size.
Still can't see anything. Oh yeah, hang on. It's still. This is such a. Like I hate this view.
No, me too.
It's like, where is?
Let's try 100 and then try to move in and out.
Okay, yeah, that did help.
It did, yeah.
Okay, we're at a point of slightly less frustration.
Instead of moving in and out and trying to see the particle, it's better to just scale it up.
Yeah, that's one way to find things quicker, right? Yeah.
Okay, now let's go back to render, the sprite renderer. And there's a sub UV thing, so we're gonna go there, and we have our sprite sheet as 8x8.
Okay. So if we go 8x8, and then are we gonna do like a linear change between 0 and 8 in the X and Y or something like that, or no?
No, they have another module to animate it.
Okay, so this is just taking the 8 at 8, the final one here, right? Whereas if I went like that would take maybe the start one. I'm not sure. Oh, hang on, no, it's changed the. So when I change this, it changes that as well. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we can't choose which one from this. We're just saying that it's an 8x8. That's fine. I just don't know why it gives me that.
Also, read about sub UV blending enabled. Yeah.
Blends the sub image UV lookup with its next adjacent member using the fractional part of the sub as the linear interpolation factor. Right, I don't know what that index thing, but I basically think it's saying like smooth between the frames.
So we can tick that. And I guess in the particle update, we will add a module about UV animation, something. Sub UV animation, the first one.
Okay.
And now you can see we have an animation. No, number of frames is 64. Okay. It's
because they're meant to be not rotating, and it's not meant to be like a fountain, really. I guess it just be one that goes through them without moving. But it depends what you want it to look like as well, I guess, right?
Yeah. First of all, the rotation is wrong, right?
As in that they rotate in different ways. Yes.
Yeah. So we have in initialized particle, we have the sprite rotation, I guess.
Rotation. Yeah. This. Okay. So we just. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Wispy smoke. I guess. Yeah. I'm not too. Yeah. Okay. Carry on. Sorry.
I guess we can also get the sphere smaller, or the radius of the sphere. I mean, we have a lot of particles.
I think a lot of it is the force that's coming out as well.
Okay.
Because I think they're spawning in a tiny sphere. I've changed it to 1, for example. So I think is this maybe the velocity?
The spawn rate. I don't like.
Yeah. Spawn rate is gonna be
above that one. No.
any emitter thing. Okay.
Okay.
So,
I
have
guess
these.
we need this smaller sphere still.
Well, the sphere is tiny though. The sphere is where they're spawning,
Okay,
dude.
okay, yeah.
It's
Let's
it's the
get rid
cone.
of the velocity.
Yeah.
Like
Well, let's
disable
just
it
tick it.
at
Yeah.
least.
Did I know that?
What?
No, you don't get to see it anymore.
It disable the gravity force as well. Okay. Well,
Okay.
okay, we can see it. But the lifetime is.
Where's the floor?
It resets the timeline animation. I guess that's why it just disappears.
Okay. So, do you know how many frames per second? Can you change the speed of the animation?
The timeline is just for preview, I guess. Like that red marker, so you can just place further away.
Is it a looping one? This?
Yes. Right now we have a looping one just to test it out, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Is this actually changing the life?
Yes, that changed the lifetime, I guess.
Okay.
Or duration, not lifetime. Sorry, lifetime is about each particle, not.
So we can see that we got 10 of them spawning in a very small area. Trying to get close to it. I find it very hard to navigate this thing. So if we wanted to work on that sphere that you said earlier, is you're like, can we spawn them closer together just to show that we put this on? They should all spawn on the same point then, pretty much. Yeah. It looks really cool though, doesn't it? It's funny how like realistic you can have it look with the go through those. I'm gonna make a coconut mango pie.
Sorry.
It's okay. Well done, Spacey. Is that gonna have like coconut whipped cream sort of stuff? That's what I'm thinking with a coconut pie. I demand pictures as always. Thank you. Brent, go ahead.
I think we need some variation in this. Like, yeah, for sphere radius is better, definitely. And also, I think we need some size variation as well. What do you think?
Okay. So, for each one, would this be on the initial particle?
Yes. So sprite size should be a range instead of a default value.
And I had it 100 before, I think, didn't I? So max is going to be 100, 100, and then this can be some maybe just do 50 for now.
Oh, this doesn't scale them uniformly though.
Do you mean some of, what do you mean by that?
No, they get stretched.
Oh, if they're not equal numbers, do you mean, or?
Yeah, because like it gives you 75 to 50, then it gets stretched.
Right, I see what you mean.
So maybe in the dropdown they have a float instead of a vector to the, I don't know. Not there, the top one, yeah.
Vector 2D from float.
Vector 2D from float.
Could you change each one of these to vector 2D?
Is it different than the one we're using? So,
I don't know.
Vector 2D from float. Yes, okay, this is what we're looking for actually, but we need a range though.
I don't know the order in which we do it.
Okay.
That might work. But then, I don't know.
No, 75 to 100 again.
Oh, yeah. My bad. But do you think
yes, this is more like it. Yep, this works. We can also have different colors, but you all already know how to do that. So I'm trying to explore new stuff. What else we
Mm-hmm.
can do here?
The
Having less
idea.
alpha could make it look better, though.
Say that again. Sorry.
Having less alpha initially could make it look better.
Oh, okay. That's something to do. So over the update.
Because like you can see the one that's closest to you, but the rest are, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it kind of gets full opacity soon, right?
Yes.
So would we? I guess the
Initialize
initial
for
one we just don't let it ever. But then that means it can never be full alpha, right? In the initial. Was it in here alpha? Let's see them a bit as. Yeah, that gives more depth at least, doesn't it?
So I guess the lifetime here also sets the speed of the animation. So can you try to change the lifetime?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's just do 5 to
now we're
5.
talking.
Okay.
Now it looks different, right?
Yeah, yeah. It looks slightly slow mo, but you get the idea. If I do 2
Okay.
and 2.
Let's move on for now and add this emitter to the system, particle system.
Yeah, let's do that.
I want to explore some stuff like seeing them both in the timeline and
Okay,
playing with.
that sounds fine. So let's save that out. Let's go back to our particle system. Hang on, isn't this? Oh yeah, emitter. No, what if did I call this particle system?
Yeah, I guess.
It's an emitter though, right? Yeah. Oops. Got confused by the name, and then I was like, I swear we're going to go to the PS. There we go. Right, so now we can add an emitter. Should be our smoke fountain.
Smoke fountain.
Oh, has it joined them? Oh, it joined them then. I got confused. Okay, so now we have smoke, and then a Joe thing. Oh, I guess. Is this the life cycle? Yeah. Okay. Let's bring this timeline back to here. I guess we can take the Joes up to the. No, it's not really making them. I guess it's just because we spawn a bunch and then that's it as well.
Yeah, you can change the smoke fountain to a burst as well.
Oh, rather than looping.
Well, you didn't change it to burst.
Did I?
That's once, but we still have spawn rate, right? Instead of spawn burst, instantaneous. Sorry, instantaneous.
Give me a sec. Sorry to try and process what you're saying. So we
just look at the Joe emitter. What kind of setup do we have in that one? Under emitter update.
Yeah. Okay, and then.
Only one. Okay.
Okay. Is the idea that you could move this across then? So that it can start to smoke and then they come out. No, it just seems to happen instantly anyway.
Yeah.
Let's time you out. Right, Tofu, you're welcome to try and say something else before linking a random website. It's the first thing you say, dude. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not too sure why that's not happening. Essentially, I guess we want... I don't even know how I want this to look. I think that's half of the struggle of this as well. As this goes on, I feel that this stuff needs to go on for longer.
Yeah.
But then I just get a bit lost in... So there's... What if we do 2? Does that mean it falls for longer? No.
That's the delay.
Oh, that's like how long into it does it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we want that, but I don't really feel like we should be manually choosing a number here if we got a timeline down here.
Yeah, so why do you have the timeline, right?
Maybe we need to save and compile. Who did that? No, I thought it did.
Or it simply doesn't work with bursts because you set it time for the bursts, but
yeah.
maybe with the emitters that have spawn rate instead of bursts, maybe it will work. I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's turn these off for now and turn on spawn rates.
No, it starts right away, right?
Yeah.
So why do you have that timeline?
Yeah. I'm not 100% at the moment. But hey, through experimenting is how you learn stuff or realize that you don't get stuff, so it's okay.
Okay. Okay, we can see this working in the scene.
Yeah, I think I'll try and maybe chuck the spawn burst thing. Oh, hold on. What's that? What was that? A random note? It must have just happened to be from when I did it last. Okay, so if we want this in at like 1 second instead. It depends whether we want it to look like it smokes and then it comes right. No, we probably don't. We probably want it instantly, don't we?
Yeah, the opposite.
I just feel it starts to smoke and that... Now is it using it? Yes. What the fuck? Is it if it's 0 you can use it?
Unreal.
Don't even know what that point in here is. Okay, the more I drag it, it expands that thing out. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Fried Tofu. You will be untimed out soon. Actually, I think it was 10 minutes. I don't know how you untime out someone. Is it an untime out? Yeah, there is. Fried Tofu. In case it was a genuine... Oh, what was your name? I've even forgotten. Was it 69? I'm gonna guess it was 69. Damn it.
99. 99.
Thank you. And timeout. Fried tofu. 99. There you go. You can talk again. But sorry, we have a lot of random bots pop in and just drop a link to some website. So yeah, that's no problem, dude. You don't. I understand. It's not a problem. If what I prefer, instead of going and clicking on it, if you're welcome to try and tell us a bit about it and why you felt you wanted to share it, that would be something that's more in line with what I'd like in chat. Okay, so we're trying to work. Okay, we're going to move this to 2 seconds to see if that is where they spawn. No.
Fine tuning again.
No, but it's not fine tuning. It's at like before this.
Yes. It didn't work, and now it works, and we're trying to understand why.
I think I maybe know why. So this this dot here is when it spawns.
Sometimes.
No. It wait. Yeah, but this dot isn't on the timeline. This is in the whole. Oh gosh. This whole thing is I don't know how long it plays for. If we make them the same size and then move this, it gives you a better way to control it. It's a really weird one. So if we want to delay this, so that it smokes after, no, not that long. That looks shit. It all looks very shit. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's a bit confusing. I feel like we need this smoke to last less long as well, and then we'll have a look at it. So would this be in the actual particle emitter that I've made, or would it be in here?
You can change it here.
So the lifetime here would be probably between 0.
By the way, you change it here and it won't affect the particle emitter you create.
So yeah, so this is like a local, like making a blueprint of it in a way,
yeah,
right?
It's an override.
Yeah.
Overriding.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks a bit naff, but it's okay. Just get more of these so I feel a bit happier. There we go. Great. Save. Done. Let's have a look at this random. There it was. It's a thing of beauty.
The smoke is small. We need the bigger smoke.
You want the smoke bigger?
Yeah.
All right. Let me read what Tofu said as well. It's like a startup in London working on a game engine. That's awesome. Like, there's a lot of people who come into the stream or I've met through streaming, or even through work, who love that idea of working on their own game engine. And that. For me personally, I'm not at that stage in my life. I find there's so much I want to learn about how to do using already tried and tested big engines that'll benefit me with work, because I use these in work as well. So I can understand the niceness of it, but for me, I wouldn't. I'm 2 years ago I was in a phase of like exploring engines, I guess, and learning. But at the moment, I'm more about trying to master my tools, if that makes sense. More bigger. Oh, and also you said about the crust. Sorry, Spacey. Coconut and almond crust with mango cream layer made with silken tofu. Is that to give it like a creaminess, is it? That sounds cool. I have coconut flour that I need to use that I still haven't bloody done. Okay. Where are we? So we need to change the initial scale, which is in the... Yeah. Yes.
Initialize particle.
So we're going to do it brainoids size of 200.
And while you're there, can we try to add some noise force for the Joe hearts?
Some noise force,
particle
did you say?
Update. Yeah, particle update.
Curl or vector?
I don't know. Curl, okay, it should be above the soul forces, I guess, again. And it needs to apply initial forces. Let's fix the issue.
Fix. Done. Okay, force 200. Oh, wow. They go everywhere now. Okay, that's interesting. I also find
it's a burst. It's a small animation, so it's hard to recognize what's going on. But like they have a leaf-like or feather-like animation going down.
Oh, yes. No, I can see them kind of wiggling as they go down. So this is giving what, some noise to the force that is moving them down.
Yeah. Imagine you are animating a snowflake. You'd expect it to go down with a noise, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't just go full flat. It would kind of weave from left to right and stuff as well, right?
Yeah. So
I mean,
noise.
we can make this last a bit longer so you can see it as well. So
yeah, definitely.
Where's the life cycle in here? So we'll do this for let's just say 2 seconds.
Cycle life.
There we go. Yeah. No, I see what you mean. If we go to that vector noise and we If we go massive.
Yeah.
So it's not uniformly down in a way. Oh, I guess no, it's just because our force is greater
now
than
it
gravity.
looks like confetti, right?
Yeah, that's. I need to stop saying interesting, but it is.
I guess this is the most interesting thing we've done in this session. So I give you your credit. Finding this interesting.
Look, not everything interesting has to be exciting. It's just interesting. I'm not gonna defend myself here. It's fine. Anyway, all right. I still don't get this timeline as such, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to change their lifetime either, or does it?
And I only watched you playing with it. It's even more confusing.
Yeah. Anyway, it makes me feel less stressed looking at it nice and tidy, at least, even if it doesn't change anything.
Okay.
So this
looks.
This will look better now. There you go. The smoke is quite faint, and it's a bit late, but shh. No, it's fine. It's like a little event of, and we can move the actor up. So less of it is in the floor. There you go. It seems like the spawn point for the. Yeah, I think the spawn point of the cloud, the smoke cloud, is center of the cloud rather than the bottom of it, I guess. Yeah. So you might want to do a vertical offset based on the size of each one, I guess, right? Yes. So in here
you had an offset parameter.
Yeah. An initial
sphere location, maybe. Yeah.
Offset. Okay, this is the smoke. So we want this to be minus however big it is in the Z. Let's just say minus 50 and see what happens. We probably want it to be plus 50, not minus, sorry.
Do you know how to get the ruler working in scene view?
No.
Well, I don't remember how to do that. I watched it in a video. Though you need the orthographic look, like one top look.
Oh, right, okay.
How do you switch that? Okay.
Using these things.
Oh, okay. And then see tab.
Oh,
tab
right.
And move.
Hold on. I'm holding tab.
Not tab, sorry, a middle mouse button. Oh. I don't know why I said tab.
Why'd you do that to me? It looked good because when I pressed tab, it put like a dotted line down for a sec. I thought we were in the right. I don't see a ruler still.
Not ruler, but like, can you?
Oh, the grid.
You can see this, right?
Oh, sorry. I was just zooming on what
I'm holding doing. Middle mouse button and dragging.
Oh, mine doesn't do that. You've done lots of dragging. Did you go into like see loads of them all at once, or I don't know?
No, this is in scene view, not the particle system.
Like
okay. Just the measure the object.
I see. So when it's playing, you would go into.
I click this button.
Oh yeah, this thing. And then we'll be able to see.
I think this is a good.
Yes, I see the middle mouse now. So if we push play,
we can measure your sphere.
Good practice to measure one's sphere. Well, we don't see the smoke though. But it's okay. I guess we could just.
You can change from brush wireframe to lit. Maybe then you'll see.
It's probably. Am I stuck in a wall?
That's sad. Okay, whatever. No, I just this is good teaching.
Yes. So we generally, yeah, this is the, yeah, I went for 75 in the end, and that makes sense. We wanted to move it. Okay, anyway, okay, stop. Let's go back into single mode.
No, not that one.
Huh? Not the,
So go back to the fourth screen.
oh,
Okay, you can also do that. Well, in that screen, you select the perspective view, then maximize it. So you don't
right.
have to.
Yeah, yeah, so choose the one that you want it to be
Yeah, yeah.
back full size. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we've made a little smoke fountain of Joe Hart's. Joe Hart's a football player as well, which is interesting. Anyway, never mind.
Okay.
Is the name of like an English goalkeeper in football. Anyway, okay. So I guess next would be looking at the fog sort of approach thing.
If you like. I mean, it's not very different than this one. It's just.
But you have it permanently and not like a fountain, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give
You
it a
wanna
go
try it?
anyway. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to. I'd like to look at different colors and that and mixing them as well. But I'll first maybe make the thing is, yeah, we can make a particle emitter and use that same one in two systems. One can be for like a nebula, and then one can be just for normal fog. So I guess do we need to make another material? We'll copy this last one. Control W to duplicate material. This is going to be just general fog. I'll just call it. Sounds like a war marshal. Oh, I should probably stop the game as well. Okay, do I need a different file for this as well?
I guess.
Or you think of use? I guess, yeah, this one would probably, they'd just be
I'm sending
directional.
Smoke. Puffs. Puffy smoke.